Bismillah Rahman Rahim. Assalamu alaikum, friends. My name is Madani Khizar. Here, me and my group member to discuss about the fire limit of polymer UL50. To discuss about the fire limit of the polymer UL50, it is a standard name. UL50 is standard for the safety enclosure for the electrical equipment, non-environmental consideration. Basically, the standard test method for measuring the comparative burning characteristics of solid polymer. If we talk about the standard name, ASTM D3801, ASTM D8355. UL50 is the standard applied to how effective a component is for the protection electrical inclusion for the penetration by a foreign object like dirt, water, dust, humans. Basically, UL50 is the thermal property of polymer. Next slide. If we talk about the introduction of experiment, UL50 stand are complementary standard for circular gasket materials that are used in a periodic comparison application rather than continue comparison application. Note: UL50 and UR50E are related. It may not account for effect for final product design. Next slide. UL50 stand for the electrical equipment intended to be installed and used in a known hazardous location. These sets stand for the electrical appliances that are not intended for use in areas subject to explore the hazards. Next, my group member Farzan discuss.
Assalamu alaikum. I am Farzan and now I discuss the equipment required for this procedure. First of all, we require fume hood, then matchstick, Bunsen burner, clamp stand, heat gloves, ruler, aluminium foil, sample specimen, which is obviously a polymer, and some specimen must be 100 millimeter long and 3 to 13 millimeter thick. Next slide. Now we discuss the procedure for this experiment. First of all, we wear heat gloves to avoid burning. Then we set all our equipment, that is Bunsen burner, clamp stand, aluminium foil in the fume hood. Supply natural gas to the Bunsen burner. Turn on Bunsen burner by using matchstick. Set the Bunsen burner flame 20 millimeter by using ruler. Apply flame to specimen for 10 seconds in such a way that is only 10 millimeter of specimen contact with flame. After 10 seconds, remove specimen from flame. After 30 seconds, we again repeat this procedure. That is, apply flame to the specimen for 10 seconds in such a way that is only 10 millimeter of specimen contact with flame. And after 10 seconds, remove specimen from flame. Now specimen pick flame and begin to burn. So now we close hood to avoid any accident and we observe. Now I invite my next group member, Yasser Sadiq, for explanation of this experiment.
Assalamu alaikum, Bismillah Rahman Rahim. My name is Yasser Sadiq and I will discuss about the equipment details. So UL50 flammability testing equipment. Burning angle 0 to 0, 0 degree, 20 degree, 45 degree. Temperature measurement maximum 1100 degrees Celsius. Flow precision 1%. Highlight. Flammability chamber flame test equipment. UL50 test equipment is a vertical and horizontal flammability tester to test polymer specimens like plastics and non-metallic materials in vertical or horizontal direction. Flammability tester is used to test textile and material used in vehicles' horizontal burning rate when exposure to a small flame. So some of the equipment details are that is user-friendly design and reliable in performance, well-painted black wall and large transparent window. Color touchscreen can be selected. Equipment equipped with solenoid control gas valve, airflow meter, pressure regulating valve, and pressure water column. A digital timer with an accuracy of zero point 0.1 seconds. This UL50 apparatus is equipped with exhaust device for exhaust emission. The testability items include HBV, HBF, 5V, and VTM, etc. Detailed operation manual and video for UL50 flammability test procedure. Now I will discuss the results. Three categories in the UL50 vertical flame test is V0, V1, and V2. In order to achieve the lowest flammability classification V0, the after time 1 and after time 2 must be less than 10 seconds. The flame cannot reach the top of the specimen without being burned, and cotton indicator cannot be ignited. I would like to invite Mr. Jawad Qasim to continue.
I am Muhammad Jawad Qasim, registration number 2018 CH257. So, we'll have discussion on the polymer fire test. So, this fire test response standard covers the small scale laboratory procedure for determining the comparative burning efficiency for solid and plastic materials. We use this test also for the polymer materials. We use this test for polymer materials also. In this test, we use a pre-mixed flame applied to the base of the specimen held in a vertical position. This test method and the 20 and the 50 watt vertical burning test are equivalent. Of the NA and SI and UL they are equivalent. 94 are equivalent. Okay. This test method and the test method B of IEC 6695 1110 are equivalent, and this is replaced by the ISO 1210 procedure. These are the name or title of the procedure on test and other test method which are equivalent to this UL50 test. And while doing this test, please do not get spray bottles too close to the flame. If you get the spray bottle too close to the flame, and then there is danger of that the spray bottle will catch the fire toward itself. So it can be dangerous. So please avoid it. Okay. So next precaution is be sure that spray is directed away from any observer. If spray is directed toward any observer, then there is danger of that the observer will get fire, and it can be dangerous for the observer. So remove all flammable material from the area of demonstration. Next is ethanol is very flammable. So be sure that there is fire extinguisher nearby. So that if ethanol catches the fire, you can extinguish that fire with a fire extinguisher immediately without any delay. So wear goggles, please. Further moving to the next, we have the references. So we have collected all this content from a YouTube channel. Here is the link of that YouTube channel, and from other website, spellsberg.com. So that's all from my side. Sure that spray is directed away from any observer. If spray is directed toward any observer, then there is danger of that the observer will get fire, and it can be dangerous for the observer. So remove all flammable material from the area of demonstration. Next is ethanol is very flammable. So be sure that there is fire extinguisher nearby. So that if ethanol catches the fire, you can extinguish that fire with a fire extinguisher immediately without any delay. So wear goggles, please. Further moving to the next, we have the references. So we have collected all this content from a YouTube channel. Here is the link of that YouTube channel and from other website, spellberg.com. So that's all from my side.